It will be 20 years this October since a hit and run in Mount Carmel killed a retired teacher who was beloved across the coal region.
In this edition of the Action 16 Investigates series, The Unsolved, Stacey Lang shows us how Miss Stellfox continues to teach 2 decades after her death.
The story of a beloved English teacher's death is still often told here in the coal region. The death of Louise Stellfox is the only open homicide case in Mount Carmel.
That would be the only one that I'm aware of in my career, 28 years.
But the borough's police chief, Chris Buhay, will tell you it's not for lack of trying.
From 2003 to 2005, there was an astronomical amount of tips, and then a few years later, after like 2010, 11-ish, it was rehashed, and then also in 2013, the whole case was gone over again. That is where the video of the vehicle came.
Chief Buhay knows the story well. The deadly hit and run happened less than a block from where the police department is today, on October 26th, 2003.
Police say she was trying to cross Maple Street around 6 o'clock Sunday night.
This would be the street it occurred on in 2003. We're coming up on the intersection where it would occur.
Stellfox was out for a walk in Mount Carmel around dusk. She wasn't far from home.
So do you know her path of travel?
I don't remember her path. However, the vehicle was traveling east on 3rd Street, which would be the opposite of what we're traveling.
Witnesses and a nearby ATM camera caught a dark-colored SUV speeding through the intersection. It strikes Jean Stellfox, who was so badly injured she was flown to a hospital and died hours later. The driver never stopped, and every attempt to find them has led to a dead end.
So it's not like there's that lingering person that's out there that we know and we just can't arrest. There's just nothing there. There's no one to arrest at this point.
I thought there was an article that said across the top 10 years since.
Jean Stellfox's life story has a lot more information than the story of her death. Dan Schwalm has taken it upon himself to tell Jean's story. His late wife, Noreen, was Jean's former student turned best friend.
And Noreen had Jean as a junior in high school, and she was the reason that Noreen went on to become an English teacher.
The couple, along with Jean Bugner, make sure the community at Jean's school, Shamokin Area High School, never forget her.
She was the type of person you did not goof off in class. Didn't matter which class was there.
She was just as stern in her final wishes, that the more than $1 million she saved over her lifetime go to her alma mater, Dickinson College, to establish a lecture series meant to inspire young writers.
Noreen always said, well, she continues to teach us even in death.
The men knew Jean's money and her mission would far outlive her, and probably them too, but they never thought her homicide would still be unsolved.
So long, but it can't go unsolved. It just can't go unsolved. She was too good of a person, but no matter who a person would be, it's too long to go unsolved. And she deserved a lot better.
They hope one day that chapter of her story comes to a close. Stacey Lang, Action 16 Investigates, Northumberland County.